I couldn't hear your voice. I couldn't hear any audio.
ಅದರದ್ದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೇನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ ಅದು
ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿ
Yeah, no point. No, I'm hearing.
Good afternoon, everyone. Seeking the blessings of His Holiness Sri Ishapriya Tirtha Swamiji, President of Udupi Sri Admarmat Education Council, His Holiness Sri Ishapriya Tirtha Swamiji, Vice President of Udupi Sri Admarmat Education Council, I, Bhakti Madhyastha from Department of Commerce and Management, welcome you all to this virtual lecture on Business Continuity Management organized by IQAC, Commerce and Management Association in association with Career Guidance Center. Now, we have with us resource person Mr. Venkatesh PS, Associate Director, Department of Corporate Business Continuity Management Practice, Cognizant Technology Solution. Our beloved principal, Dr. Raghavendra A, Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Prakash Rao, and our HOD, Professor Shivkumar PT, Dr. Anand Acharya, Convener of Career Guidance Cell, Mrs. Jayalakshmi, Coordinator of Commerce Association, and Ms. Meenakshi Acharya, Coordinator of Management Association, and all my colleagues and our students, and I take this opportunity to welcome you all. The main objective of organizing today's program is to provide insights in business continuity management practice. Business continuity management is key for any industry around the world, considering so many natural disasters and man-made incidents. It is one of the niche skills today for the world. Now, I request Mr. Chakrapani, lecturer of Department of Commerce and Management, to introduce our first person and over to you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. I would consider it's my privilege to welcome you all to this webinar on Business Continuity Management organized by IQAC, Commerce and Management Association, and Career Guidance Cell. Today we have with us Sri Venkatesh PS, Associate Director, Department of Business Continuity Management Practice in Cognizant Solutions, who is going to provide us insights about business continuity planning. I would like to give a brief introduction about today's resource person. Mr. Venkatesh completed his diploma in electrical and electronics engineering. He did his BCA and MBA in systems management. He is working with Cognizant for the last 16 years and has got overall 25 years of experience in the IT field. Mr. Venkatesh is certified in various technologies like cloud technologies, Citrix technologies, Microsoft, Solaris, and networking. He is a Six Sigma Green Belt and ISO 22301 Lead Auditor certified. In terms of career, he has specialization in various aspects of program management, customer relationship management, transition management, and service level management. He worked for several projects across North America, continental Europe, Asia Pacific, and Middle East. Since 3 years, he is heading business continuity management practice operations team for Cognizant Solutions, who supports their global operations. Sir, on behalf of Poornaprajna College, Commerce and Management Association, and Career Guidance Cell, I extend a wholehearted welcome to this program. Welcome you, sir. My earnest welcome to Dr. Raghavendra, our beloved principal, to this program. Welcome you, sir. I also extend my warm welcome to Dr. Prakash Rao, Vice Principal, IQAC Coordinator. A warm welcome to Dr. Anand Acharya, Convener of Career Guidance Cell. I extend a heartily welcome to Professor Shivkumar, Head of Department of Commerce and Management, to this webinar. My cordial welcome to all the faculty members of Commerce Department and other departments to this program. I warmly welcome all the student friends who are the real beneficiaries of this program. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our principal, Dr. Raghavendra A, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Taking blessings from Sri Krishna and Poornaprajna. Bowing my head before Sri Vishwapriya Swamiji, my dear students, my colleagues, and my dear students. First of all, I would like to welcome today's resource person, Mr. Venkatesh. We are very fortunate to have you, sir. The very purpose of having this lecture being organized by Commerce and Management Association is to fill a gap which is very large between what is actually happening in the industry, that is business and management, and what they are learning in the classroom. Inside four walls of a classroom, restricting to the syllabus prescribed by the university. The students of Commerce and Management, they really miss the practical part of what they are studying. That is a very big drawback in today's commerce and management study. Okay? To fill this gap, we have to explore some methods so that students will come to know actually what they are learning. Some of the technical terms they are using in their study, they are learning in their study, they will not be knowing the actual meaning. It will go to only memory level, then to the answer. Okay? After maybe 1 month after the examination, everything they forget. But in case they use it, or at least they know how it's being used, that will last a longer time. They will actually know what they are studying. That will be a meaningful learning. So in this regard, we in our Poornaprajna College have various activities Commerce Association and Management Association now today have joined hands together to organize this webinar, and we have a very right person who has got a vast industrial experience. Okay? Expect all the students to interact with the yeah. I hope we are connected again. Okay. So some drawbacks, but also some very good opportunity. Otherwise, we would not have been able to meet such a experienced resource person. So it's our fortunate to have interaction with a resource person, the caliber of Mr. Venkatesh, and I hope our students will make use of this opportunity, interact with him, and discuss the actual terms, what you are learning in your classrooms. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your best wishes. Now I request the resource person to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. First of all, ದೊಡ್ಡ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ and all the coordinators and all the students and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, for everyone my heartfelt thanks for inviting me to be a speaker today. See, I cannot express my happiness more than mere English words, because I feel proud that I am from Karnataka, and basically I am from Padubidri, and I born in Sasihitulu. You all know, right? Sasihitulu. It's nearby to Mukka and Halayangadi. So born from Sasihitulu, and my father's place is Padubidri. I hailed from our Dakshina Kannada, and after that we moved to Chennai, and I did all my schooling college and all in Chennai, because my dad was working in Chennai. So I did my close to 24 years of academic education. As you gave introduction, I completed my diploma in electrical and electronics engineering, and after that I did my BCA, and after that I finished my MBA. Then I got into Cognizant. Prior to Cognizant, I was working for a MNC, where I was heading a IT team of close to some 50 to 60 BTechs, where we used to support a larger IT requests from different customers across the world for that organization. Okay, it's like I started from this hardware engineer profession So when I was resigning that company after 9 years, I was heading IT division. Okay. So and after that, I just joined Cognizant almost 16 years back. So as he, like as I was introduced, it's been like 25 years. I'm working in IT industry with carrying with lot of fruitful experience, fruitful knowledge, and traveled almost to some 12 to 13 countries, and worked in overseas almost for 6 years. Okay, so thanks to all the Almighty, like God Almighty and Lord Krishna for Udupi, because I'm a strong core devotee of Lord Krishna. So whenever I come to Mangalore and Udupi, I will ensure that I spend some good time in Udupi Mata, and I used to meet all our Swamijis as well. I have close connect with all our Swamijis as well. And in fact, I am proud to say that even my house in Bangalore was inaugurated by our Pejama Sri, our Vishweshatita Swamiji. 5 years back, he graced the occasion by visiting my house, and he opened our house. So it's a privilege for me to tell that almost 4 to 5 Swamijis, they have visited my house in Bangalore and they have blessed my family. So I can't express my happiness more than this, that being a Taulava, being from Padubidri, being from Mangalore, by God's grace, and whatever our effort comes next, without blessings of God and our parents, we can't reach to the stage, whatever we are, right? That's my strong belief. Without grace of God, without blessings of parents and elders, we can't reach to the height. If at all, if someone is reaching also, according to me, that is not a healthy growth. So by all the grace of God and parents blessings, elderly blessings, I'm in some good position in Cognizant right now, which you got introduced about myself. So I'm a global director for Cognizant. It's been 16 years. My journey is going on in Cognizant very happily. I started in Cognizant as a Microsoft consultant. I took care of Cognizant's different customers, Citrix environment across the world, and their Microsoft servers and Unix servers, and I was handling some network piece as well. So almost like 5 years, I was a core technical guy for Cognizant. After that, I moved into the program management, where I was given bunch of accounts to manage. Then I started used to travel to North America and UK to win new deals, and after winning the deal, come back to India, set up that day one team, and put all the process for the transition management. Again, fly back to US and take the knowledge transition from the incumbent vendor or the previous customer to the Cognizant, and I used to take care of the knowledge, me and my team, and ensure that the solid service delivery, is started after 3 months of knowledge transition, and I will settle down the delivery team. And again, after 2 or 3 months, again I will be part of a bigger deal. Again, I will go back to US, again win the deal, like that. It's like fruitful journey of almost like 12 years. Okay, I was playing a different roles in our Cognizant. I would say like infrastructure services practice we have in Cognizant. I was playing a director role there, and by it, by then I was handpicked by my global BCM head for Cognizant, Mr. Sendil, who is my boss currently. He's the vice president of Cognizant, and is one of the oldest member of our organization. He handpicked me to take up this bigger role for Cognizant, which is like a global director, where I have a very solid team of some close to 75 to 80 people across the world, and I'm handling the global operations. So that's what a quick introduction about myself. And I'm married and I have 2 kids from the personal friend. So, and as rightly introduced, I have completed all the technology certifications, and I was trained in project management, the leadership roles, and also on the BCM. So let me just share my deck, what I have prepared for you today. I'm audible. My voice is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, it is visible.
Visible, sir.
Is it right? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. See, today, business continuity management is going to be the topic for the day. So thank you so much, Vijay Lakshmi, ma'am, for giving me or inviting me to this, to present this for today. And she was asking me, Vinky, what area you can present for our students. And I would like to say my few words about Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, and her diligence that she was asking me. See, I love my students' career growth. Okay, I wanted to see them in a very higher studies, higher roles in their life. So, with your experience, you are most welcome to come out with the different areas. What you feel that it will be, very much helpful to my students. So that's what the request she gave to me, and I have many topics which I can cover. But today, what I thought, business continuity management is my bread and butter as of today. What I'm doing in Cognizant leadership role. So I thought, let me start with this message strongly to the students that how the business continuity management is playing a very key role in day out for each and everyone's life, whether it may be your personal life or whether it may be your official. Without a BCP, we can't survive. I will give you the examples how I am telling. Without BCP, we can't survive. Okay. So I just told Vijay Lakshmi ma'am that I will pick up this topic for today, and I will give some presentation to all of us just to see how it really plays a key role, and I will teach about some nuances inside the business continuity management and what and all people has to know. What is the career progress that our students can have under this world of business continuity and all those things. Okay, so I picked up this topic for today. What is BCM? Okay, so business continuity management is a framework to identify the organization's risk of exposure from internal and external threats. Okay, here two things I wanted to cover. One is organization. Okay, organization is a common word. It may be an IT company, it may be a manufacturing company. Okay, for example, Sundaram Motors, TVS, different manufacturing companies of different cars or your cranes, your trucks, anything and everything under the cloud of manufacturing and pharmaceutical, banking, insurance, institutions, anything I would say. This is common for any type of organization. Okay, and second, to identify the risk of exposure to the internal and external threats. What is meant by internal and external threats? I will give that insight in the next slides. Okay, so this is the main why for BCM. Why BCM is required? So organization need to know what is my risk appetite. What are all the risks that I have as an organization that I need to line up when I run my business? And if something goes wrong due to the internal risk that I have or external risk I have, how I am going to be agile? Agile is nothing but how quick I can recover from the business disruption to the normalcy. That is called as agile. Okay, so how well I can be agile and I can sustain my business. So that's the very important mantra that why all the companies in the last 5 years, if you ask me, prior to that, BCM was not that much implemented across the globe. But after the recent cyclones, floods, and lot of different natural calamity, now world is shattered, and we are all now undergoing the pandemic, which no one has experienced in the last 100 years. After 1920, no one else can come out with the experience that they would have faced this kind of disturbance that occurred to the entire world. Okay, so the goal of the BCM is how the organization going to respond, okay, to the threats from natural disasters as well as the man-made disruptions. Okay, so this is the few, the reasons that we can carve out under the natural disasters. Okay, what will lead to the natural disaster? Tornado, okay, twister. In India, hardly we can experience twister, but I have experience in US. So twister, tornado and volcano. Again, in US, you can see volcanoes, and you can see in Philippines area and all. So different parts of the world, I experienced the volcano and earthquake, tsunami, drought, and avalanche, and dust storm. Okay, and forest fire. Recently, we all experienced forest fire in India, and as well as in Australia. We are seeing many newses now about the different forest fire happening across the world, and thunderstorm, snowstorm, hurricane, windstorm, hailstorm, ಮತ್ತೆ flood, ಮತ್ತೆ sandstorm and sinkhole. Okay, so we never know nature. Okay, we all have to respect nature. No one can say no to the nature's disaster. We need to just welcome it with two hands, and we need to just help ourselves to come out of the disaster. That is the only thing that we can do with respect to natural disaster. So this is the bunch of things I put with respect to natural disaster, and few picks I would like to just present on the natural disasters. Okay, the hurricane, okay, so whatever you are seeing in the top, okay, Kochi last year, we had floods, okay. Kochi was under water for many weeks, no flights, and Chennai had deluge in 2005, okay. Varda cyclone hit Chennai in 2016. Major, all the companies, they were underwater, okay. Likewise in US we had Irvi, okay, and different cyclones and different it just shattered, and Japan faced a lot of tsunamis, lot of landfalls. And whatever the pictures you are seeing in the bottom is like Mangalore, okay. Whatever Mangalore experience during the recent rains and the last year rain, even a Cognizant company, okay. Thankfully that Cognizant company is little bit, it is not that much in the low lying area, it's okay. Otherwise, no, like if a company is in a low lying area where you have constructed that company on top of a lake, or I would say in a low lying place, then I think the company will be surrounded by the water. So how the employees will get into the work, okay? A lot of things. So natural disaster, okay. These are the pictures I would like to just touch upon how this nature can play with the environment once in a while, wherein which we as a professionals we need to ensure that we are now ready to handle this kind of natural disaster and man-made disruptions. Okay, train accident, derailing. You never know. You have bunch of people who are coming to office using the train. Okay, they may be a core resource for your business, but suddenly there is a small accident happens on the way to to the office. Okay, the train is stopped. What they will do? How they will reach office? Okay, so train, aviation accident, shipwreck, and traffic collision. Okay, suddenly one guy will go in a wrong side, or he will do a small mistake. He will create a small accident due to which the complete Mangalore, the close to our Mangalore, that near that Santur. Okay, I mean like. Some small accident happens that will lead to a complete traffic jam. Finish. Okay, whoever is coming through that area to office, they all will get blocked. They'll get choked. How they'll reach office? So you can't predict when man-made or natural disruption happen. Natural disruption, at least you will get alarm from all different social media that we are going to get cyclone, we're going to get heavy rains. Be safe and all. Nowadays we have a lot of intelligence. IMD is giving predictions and all. But man-made, okay, you never know. Okay, one mistake, okay, will create a disaster. Okay, structural collapse. Okay, I mean like a company. Okay, maybe due to the poor construction it may collapse, or a company's neighborhood building may get collapsed, due to which the complete blockage of that area may happen, due to which your operations may get affected, or bridge collapse, or all wild fire by man-made fires. Okay, and space kind of accidents, and no, like fires which is due to the manual mistakes in the home. Okay, you never know. And strikes, that last but not least, strike. In Argentina, we can experience this strike for labor strike and all quite often. Not that much to the extent in India I have seen, but in abroad I have seen many times the business got disrupted due to strikes and all. And even in Kerala, we have experienced many times there is no strike used to happen. So we need to just plan our business to ensure that how I'm going to be agile, to run my business without any disruption during the any this kind of natural and man-made disaster. So what is the need of BCM? Business continuity management policy and objectives is very much required, considering a scope of organization. For example, if it's an institution of educational institution, your policy, your objective will be different. And if it is IT organization, our policy and our objectives will be different. And if it is a manufacturing, okay, it's a different. So based on the scope of the organization, we need to define the BCM policy and objectives. Okay. And second thing, okay, we need to identify what and all the risk I have in my organization. Okay, risk with respect to people. Okay, do I have now, for example, if I have 100 people, how many people are core people? Okay, without them there will be a disruption for my business continuity. Okay, for my what is it, business continuity ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ನಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರು ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆ ತರ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಸಮ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು 25 ಜನ. Okay, do you have a contingency plan? If they are taking a long leave, do you have someone else to take control of their job, so that your business will run without any disturbances? So atara, we need to just have the strategy across different players, your people, your process, and namdu application. Now institutionally different application use ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು. application use ಮಾಡುವಾಗ suddenly one application is getting hung, okay, it's not working or it's not connecting to the server or something. Do you have any other way of handling that situation? Okay, for example, payroll related application, suddenly it may create some problem, so it will disturb your flow. Do you have any other plan in place wherein which you undisturbedly you will handle that situation like that? Your applications, your resource, and I mean like nearby your office, to assess your locality. Okay, do I have any petrol bunk which is near to my office, wherein which any fire happens in the petrol bunk, will it cause any entry disturbance to my office? Okay, we need to handle that kind of thing. Or do we have any power station near our office, due to which we may have any problems like that? You never know. We need to identify, sit and we need to identify the risk pertaining to different components of the organization. Okay, people, your process, your technology, and your critical resources, and whatever you assign for your customers. For example, I am from IT company. We have signed with thousands of organizations, thousands of companies. We are giving support on software development and testing and infrastructure services and cloud technologies and different thing, anything and everything under cloud we used to support for our customers across the globe on all the different line of services. For example, from life science, insurance, banking, manlog, retail, everything, anything and everything, technology. Okay, all are our customers, right? So do I have captured all the risk pertaining to this particular project to meet my customers' request? Okay, that's what I will correlate both with IT organization kind of risk as well as I will tell in general. Okay, and third thing, once I put all this risk and all, okay, I need to just have a BIA-RA. Just understand this jargon, okay? Business impact analysis we need to do, and risk assessment. Okay, we need to have this document created for any organization. Do I have intelligence to take a note of all my risks in my organization? Okay, and have I assess all my risks, and what is my redundancy plan to handle this risk? So everything we need to articulate either in a paper or in a software. We need to just make everything as a as a process, so that you are safe to handle any disruptions. Okay, and we need to monitor once in a while whether all our whatever identify risk and all is holds good, or any additional risk has come, whether we have a proper mitigation plan for that risk, or if at all any other new suggestions we would have got to fix that risk, whether have we improved on that particular identifying that risk solution, and can we improve the effectiveness of that to handling the risk. Everything we need to have a periodic monitoring, and we need to review our all the documents once in a year to just see whether holds good with respect to whatever risk I have identified last year. 2019 risk may be outdated for 2020. You never know that COVID going to come and it's going to disturb us completely, where we were put inside the lockdown in our home for 2 months. We were not allowed to come out of the house, right? So did we thought about it? No. So we were just doing testing to go from building A to building B, or building A in one state to another state. We were doing a lot of tests, BCP tests and all, the entire world, I would say. But suddenly after this COVID came, okay, we all just learned, boss, this is something like too much, okay. Now I'm not allowed to go outside of the house, but I need to support my customers. Okay, customers are paying us. Okay, we are signing the contract. Okay, SLA is 8 hours, 12 hours. Before that, we need to respond to their tickets. How am I going to handle when I'm not allowed to come to the office? So do I have all the enough laptops or desktops to my employees to work from home? Do we have the enough bandwidth network at their home? Okay, so do you have a proper way of communication to reach my associates, to know about their safety, to know about their availability? So all these things, this COVID has taught the entire world a new dimension on the BCM implementation. Now every organization is working diligently to put a solid, robust BCM thing in place. So I'm telling next 2-3 years, everyone who is coming into the BCM field, they will get a lot of opportunities, because now world is completely shattered. Okay, this COVID, and prior to that, a lot of natural disasters, everything has taught a big time lesson to the people. Okay, The last but not the least, whatever I captured in this slide is continual improvement. Okay, so okay, I'm doing test this month to just check. See, for example, yesterday myself and Vijay Lakshmi, ma'am, we had a test. Okay, we both connected and we just saw whether I could able to open and show the slide and whether the video clarity is good and all. So this is a BCP. I will tell even Vijay Lakshmi's ma'am has got that BCP attitude inside her. So right from your personal small things to bigger things, we part and parcel of life, we are implementing BCP in our life. Okay, testing one day before. Okay, it's a sort of BCP test. Tomorrow you shouldn't get into a disaster. So I'm doing a small test today itself to ensure that I'm going smooth tomorrow. This is a small BCP test. Likewise, each and every project we under one organization, whether it's a manufacturing, pharmaceutical, anything, or each and every department in every organization, or if it is IT company, every project in IT organization, they need to have this BIA document, risk analysis assessment document and all for their projects to ensure that everyone now and then they need to move people from one location to another location. They have to make them to work from that another location, which we used to call as intra-city BCP test, and intercity BCP test where we will move the associates from one city to another city. One day we will switch off Mangalore. We will send that 5 associates from Mangalore to Bangalore. We will ask them to work from Bangalore. We will see whether they could able to do that. If they are doing that, I think they are ready. That project is ready for any disaster. If it happens to Mangalore, immediately, no time, I can send the people to airport, Bangalore airport. If the Mangalore, the nearby locality of our Mangalore office is having any interruption, people cannot get in, or any big time, like BCP situation occurs. Okay, if I have a solid test, practice or test implemented, and people are ready. Easily, I can just ship them, move them to Bangalore, and from next day I can start the support from Bangalore. So that is called as BCP test. Okay, so we need to see whether during that BCP test do we have anything to learn, and we can implement something as a continual improvement based on the learning and all those things. So all these things is the part and parcel of implementation of BCP. Okay, this is what I would like to cover, and this is the key stages. Okay, identify your risk. Okay, and second thing, analyze your risk. Okay, what is your risk appetite, and whether have you captured risk pertaining to all the things in your organization. You not missed your people, process, technology, your supply chain. Okay, and everything. Okay, you have to analyze and you have to. And third one is create. Okay, strategy and plan development. See, supplier also becomes very important for BCP. For example, we are running a software company. Okay, we are picking people from their homes. So my cab vendor, he's an important vendor for me. And food is not cooked inside the office only, right? Many our caterers, they prepare food from their place and they used to carry and they used to serve here. So if at all they can't reach to the office on the right time, how my associates inside the office will have their timely food? So we need to have a solid BCM implementation with our vendors as well, which becomes very imperative nowadays. Okay, how you put a very solid BCM implementation with your supply chain as well. Okay, and supply chain, when you say not only vendor, you are with different vendors. You would have bought a lot of hardwares, lot of service based some items for your institution or anything. You may be having some tie up. What to say? 1 year contract, 2 year contract with your vendor. Whether if something goes wrong, can they come very fast? Can they come and fix your problem within that SLA time? So everything we need to govern. We need to ensure that everything they are sticking as per the whatever SLA we have signed with them. Okay, so we need to have that strategy and plan development for all your different nuances inside your organization. And finally, measure whether conducting the test once in a while. You have to switch off your A location and you have to see how your B location runs without the interruption of the A location. You have to move your people, run the business from there, or you have to switch on the server A, you have to run from server B, okay, and see how if server A goes down, how server B handles the overall load of all your requirements. Like that, once in a while we need to do a lot of tests, and we need to train our people in BCM, whoever is part and parcel of your BCM team, and you have to maintain all your records carefully so that you have a better learning for your future implementations. So a few things that we need to know as we speak about BCM. RTO, recovery time objective. What I have signed with my customer to resume the operation if there is a disturbance, disruption in my support. And secondly, what is the point of recovery point objective (RPO)? How much data loss can you afford in terms of time? For example, if something goes wrong today, okay, and for example, banking, okay, I'm supporting banking and I'm doing a lot of transaction and all. Something goes wrong in the server and all. Okay, I would have signed with the bank that at least 24 hours before data I need to recover back to them when I'm supporting. Okay, so that is called as RPO. What is the last data that you signed with the customer that you will recover? So you need to have proper tape backup in place to ensure that your data is getting backed up, so that during any disaster you can go back and you can take from that backup and you can recover the data to your customers. So that jargon is called as RPO. And intercity BCP. Okay, as I told, intercity is nothing but moving from, for example, I have one project which runs from Chennai, Bangalore, and Mangalore. Okay, so I need to just see once in a while, once in 6 months, or once in a year, based on the organization's spring capability, that whether I can move some. And we don't need to move all the people. For example, if I have one project with 10 people, I need to pick only 2 associates, key associates. I need to see whether I can move them for that one day from Mangalore to Bangalore and have them to work from there. So that tomorrow I'm preparing my setup in Bangalore. Something goes wrong, these guys can work from Bangalore. Vice versa. We have to do if Bangalore people once in a while we can move to Bangalore for 2 days and we can do tests. So this kind of test is called as intercity BCP test. And intracity is I have 3 offices in Chennai, or in Kolkata, or in Pune. Okay. So once in a while I need to do test by moving people from A location to B location, because your A location may be situated nearby, what to say, a service lane, I mean, like a big what to say, a national highways, and close to it a service lane, and your entrance maybe, and suddenly one small accident happens, okay, due to some reason, okay, and you complete your service lane wherever your employees are coming in their 2-wheelers or 4-wheelers, they are getting choked, okay, they are getting blocked. How they will get into the office? You need to support your software. Testing has to be done. You have to submit your test reports to client. They'll be waiting for your reports, your status report. How you will do? So when you have your, for example, okay, in Chennai, I have A, B, C. Okay, if my A has got this kind of problem, I need to immediately move my associates from their home to B location. I need to have them to work from B, so that seamlessly I am ensuring that my business deliverable is met to my customers without any going back to them with sorry faces. And also I've signed the contract. Tomorrow, if I am not meeting the contract for any reason, I'll get a penalty as well. So I need to have a robust intracity BCP test also implemented, so that I need to move my people inside a city. If I have different, branches, I need to people once in a while to different branches, and we have to do the test. Okay. So for example, one jagage, okay. Once in January early, we have to pick 2 people. In particular day, you have to go to that office. Allinda work ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, adara. December early, from this place, you have to send 2 people to that place, and you have to make sure that they are working from there. Like that. Just now, different types of combination early intracity we can do test, and you can bring down your server in one location, and ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರಿಂದ how you can connect everything ಆ ತರ test ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, so that the server A goes down for any reason, power failure, a major UPS problem in the building. Okay, you can handle from server B in another building. So Adara, you have to do intracity BCP test for different your identified aspects when you implement your BCP. Okay, and this is the high level best practices. BCM planning methodology, IT recovery. Whether I have a solid plan in place to recover my IT. If something, my server goes down, do I have a backup server? If my router goes down, if my network switch goes down, how I am going to immediately recover? Do I have a spare switch inside my runner? Immediately my network engineer can replace that switch, and he can establish the connectivity. So for that, what plan I need to have? ITDR. Okay. So disaster recovery. DR is nothing but disaster recovery. Do I have that robust ITDR plan in place to bring back my IT up in case of any disruption to my infrastructure or application? Okay. And second quadrant, whatever I'm showing here, is business continuity. Okay. Business continuity for everything, anything, your people, your process, and everything. Okay. Everything will fall under. For everything, we need to have a BC plan. Okay. For your projects, or whoever supporting your projects, everyone need to have this. Okay. And supply chain, as I rightly said some time back, whoever is helping you to make your business to run, okay, your suppliers on different hardwares, different softwares, or who is doing services like your telephones, your internet, and carrying your people, food, who supplies food to your office, all these people are called supply chain, right? You have to ensure that what kind of tie-up you have with them to ensure that they will give the uninterrupted support to you during a disaster. Okay, and last but not least, any crisis, okay, any sort of crisis. For example, it may be a flood, sudden flood. 2 days, 3 days back, we had a river cyclone which affected coastal Tamil Nadu, and we were all like working on toes. Okay, that week I was like damn busy, and after completing everything, I came to Mangalore last weekend for a day function, and I just came back to Bangalore yesterday. So we never know when there will be an incident. Okay, before this meeting, 10 minutes before, also we were in a very critical meeting. Okay, I finished that meeting, I asked permission, and just I joined this conference. Okay, so crisis, okay, it's a word. You never know when the crisis is going to come. It may be man-made. See, I'm sitting in an office, suddenly a false ceiling may fall down. The guy who has given you the false ceiling, he would have given the duct for your air conditioning or whatever, and it may not be in a good quality. I'm just throwing a hypothetical example. Okay, it's not properly screwed. Suddenly, false ceiling is falls down. You are having a big conference with your client, completely disturbed. Do you have a alternative plan to run my meeting from another conference room within for 10 minutes? Do you have a plan in place? So you have to think right from a small piece of risk you have to identify in your organization to bigger, like this kind of cyclones, or this kind of COVID, where we don't have any control. Okay, so first we need to identify all the controllable risks in our organization, and also we need to have a solid, robust process in place to have the solid plan for the non-controllable also. So crisis is just general term where you need to have a proper crisis management plan in place. And this is the key aspects, okay, to implement the BCM in any organization: project management, okay, and risk analysis and review. Okay, see, for example, if you ask me, I am playing that role of project management, and on top of it, okay, I'm part of leadership team. So I have a project manager under me, and through him, I am running my global operations. So I have people for different roles, whatever you're seeing here, and a few people will do multiple roles, kind of, okay. And every organization will have their own strategy. And risk analysis and review. A team has to be a custodian or consultant kind of thing for each and every departments in your organization to identify the risk they have, and they have to review with that the department head about all the risk and all those things. We have to review once in a while. And do we have the business impact analysis? Okay, after the identifying the risk, whether do we have any plan in place, to identify that what and all that risk will create, what kind of problem. Okay, so the business impact analysis, whether we have done. Okay, and recovery strategy. Okay, something gone wrong. Okay, for example, my Chennai A location went down for any reason. Okay, do I have strategy to run from B location? Okay, that plan I need to have. And another plan I need to have for my intercity also. Whether can I run that project from Bangalore? Okay, so recovery strategy I need to have in my website or in my book, wherever I'm maintaining my BCM records. What is my recovery strategy? If A goes down, can I recover from another place inside that city, or from another city, in a different state? Anything. Okay, the recovery strategy, whether you have. That one is very important. And plan development for each and every, as I told in the previous slide, for each and every sections, we need to come out with the different plans. Whether we have proper associates to update all these plan documents and all. We need to have this also in our kitty when we are running the business continuity. And testing and exercising. As I said, once in a while, we need to conduct a BCM test to ensure that everything goes fine. I am doing all the exercise. My associate learns, okay, if something goes wrong in Mangalore, this office, okay, how I have to, for example, Mangalore has got 2 offices for some organization, okay. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಫೀಸು ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಬೊಳ್ಳ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಯಾರು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೌ ಅವರು ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೈಲ್ ನಾವು ಆ ತರ ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕೀ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು, ನೀವು ಅವರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಉಡುಪಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೈನ್ ದೆಮ್. And how much what say extra time they are taking for their commute, and what kind of challenges they are having. All these things has to be noted for the future reference, so that when you taking a note of all these things during a real disaster, you will know how quick I can recover my business. Okay, and we need to have a program management layer. Okay, program management. The project is at high level. Program, each and every project will have small programs inside that. For example, implementing a robust BCM for Poornaprajna may be a project management overall. Okay, under Poornaprajna we will be having a different sections, right? Commerce department, and we will be having a computer science department. We will be having different departments. So whether each and every program has got a robust plan in place for the execution. Adara. So one program again, whether do we have a management? So we need to have this kind of different types of aspects while you are implementing a BCM. Okay, and under Indian Prime Minister Shri or Honorable Narendra Modi ji, we are having this National Disaster Management as well. So where Modi is heading this, and under Modi, we have a lot of senior most folks who is supporting Modi to implement a robust disaster management for India. So that's the reason. See, can anyone tell that the death rate in India due to cyclone or floods or whatever is the same as it was 10 years back? I can proudly say that no, because Indian government has come out with lot of foolproof mechanism to move the people well in advance before knowing the real incident going to. For example, it's going to the cyclone going to hit Mumbai. Okay, coastal Mumbai today evening 6 o'clock. If IMD gives us warning immediately, a day before itself, they will start moving all the people who are coastal Mumbai to the very safer place in Maharashtra. Okay, likewise in Tamil Nadu. Okay, recently I'm telling you, hardly we had deaths in Tamil Nadu during the recent cyclone. Likewise last year, because the ministry, they intelligently moved people to the safer side so that number of deaths was eliminated. Likewise, different see certain certain like earthquake and all we can't have control, but still we have a robust plan in place to have a lot of regulations, rules to give the approval to construct a building, a lot of things are there. Okay, but still, for whatever we can predict, okay, government has done enough to have a robust mechanism to put a solid disaster recovery for India. And last year, I was very fortunate to interact with the guy who is reporting directly to Modi ji. And in one of the BCI forum, he was our key speaker, and we were interacting with him, and he was giving a lot of insights how they are implementing this disaster recovery BCM for India. Okay. So this is just I wanted to touch upon. So National Disaster Management Authority of India. Okay, it's a BCM of Indian government, BCM implementation of Indian government, and different types of disaster management that's being followed under this particular NDMA. So geophysical, earthquakes, landslides, tsunamis, and volcanoes. So under this department, lot of people will be doing lot of analysis, what and all the earthquake prone area in India, where and all landslides happen. Okay, Ooty kind of places, and even our Mangalore to Bangalore in that route, lot of landslides happens quite frequently, and Pune to Mumbai area, and tsunamis. Okay, coastal Tamil Nadu. Whether can we expect another tsunami in near future? If at all, how to rescue my people in a shorter duration safely? So a lot of people are working in the back under this ministry to do day in day out lot of analysis, lot of data gathering to ensure that we have a plan in place and implementation in place to safeguard our people and our nationals of India. And hydrological, okay, floods related to flood. Okay, a lot of people are sitting and they're doing a lot of thing. How many floods happened in India this year, last year? What is the pattern? Where frequently we are getting floods in Maharashtra, where in Tamil Nadu, where in Karnataka, where in different states. Okay, how many people affected? What kind of area got affected? What is our learnings? Everything is being handled, and they're coming out with new ideas to rescue people in a very smarter way year on year. And climatological, okay, extreme temperature, okay, Chennai, okay, we have experienced extreme hot in Chennai, at the same time New Delhi and all, and at times there is no water also, water scarcity, okay, and wildfires, okay. Near our Bandipur forest, we had wildfire almost a year back. I can't remember exactly. I think almost a year back we had a wildfire. And meteorological, okay, cyclones, storms, and all. Whether we have a robust plan to identify the cyclone well in advance. And fortunately, during the New Year also, we got to know almost 4 days back that New Year going to attack on 25th evening. Okay, that's much intelligent technology we have as of today. So 3 days, 4 days before itself, we will get that warning. Immediately, we will alert our business people, our client, hey, this is going to be the anticipated cyclone. We need to have the plan, and we need to have our associate safety, everything ensured, and we need to see how we are going to do an uninterrupted support during that this thing. So, on the company model, India government, they are doing for the all over India's safer side implementation of BCM. And biological disease, epidemics, okay, pandemic. You have seen swine flu, okay, a couple of years back, and you have seen some and this is with respect to bat, right? In Kerala, we have experience and insect. Okay, why I have made bold for insect is we are all like now suffering, right? Corona. Okay, we don't know how who triggered it, who initiated it, and all. But end of the day, we are all suffering. Entire world is suffering due to some unknown, the cause of that corona. Finally, it shattered the complete the overall the functioning of the world. Now we are slowly we are recovering, but still long way to go to become like what to say where we are before corona days. Okay, so government under government's ministry, lot of these things were closely monitored and what to say administered to ensure that they are having a very solid implementation or execution during anything happens under these okay. So, and what are the different training bodies that we have in business continuity? BCI, we have Business Continuity Institute, which is based out of UK, and they have trainers across the world. So we can have booked with them for any course we wanted to pursue or any certification. And Disaster Recovery Institute, DRI, is based out of US, and even they conduct a lot of courses. And BSI, Business Continuity Institute, okay, and Business Continuity Management Institute, BCM Institute. You can Google it and see. Okay, a lot of these people used to provide very good trainings for people who ever wanted to pursue in business continuity management. Okay, and just I wanted to touch upon what kind of careers that we have in the business continuity management. Okay, you are all like young people. You are all like will be looking very keenly that how I can take me from here to 2025, where I have to head. Okay, so business continuity analyst, okay, is one of the niche that is in the market. Okay, and business continuity managers are very much required. Disaster management specialists are required, and organization resilience analysts are required. Disaster recovery specialists and managers, and resilience managers. See, resilience is nothing but if something goes wrong, how quick I can be resilient. I can be in normalcy mode. Okay, so we need to have a resilience manager to identify all the important aspects to recover the organization if something goes wrong. They will not be focusing more on what to say, how to implement BCM. They will be like reactive. If something goes wrong, how quick I can get my people, what and all the strategy I have to bring back my business. So resilience managers will be focusing on how they will get things done if there is a mess happens. Okay, that's the main bread and butter for resilience manager. And risk consultants who will sit the leadership of any organization. They will analyze each and every departments, what and all the risk we have, where we will get attacked. It may be a cyber attack, it may be different type of data breaching thing or anything, right? So they will sit and analyze any IT related attack I may face, or any old you may be having old server or old switches, network devices. It may go for toss some sudden day wherein which you will get into problem. Whether do we have spares, do we have contract with the vendor to replace it, all those things. So risk consultants will sit and they will analyze the complete risks for the organization, and risk manager will be overseeing the overall performance of the consultants, and they will be interacting with the leadership team on time to time basis on their analysis and whatever they wanted to propose. Okay, and whatever I'm showing you in the right, just okay, I just picked up from from some site yesterday. See, as of today, so many jobs are waiting for you. Okay, and just I'm waiting for you mean waiting in the market. Okay, ENY is looking for business continuity manager. Okay, and they posted only 5 days ago. And Pune, okay, BCP Pune, they're looking for one BCP guy for in Pune. And business continuity analysis is required for DTEC in Hyderabad. Okay, so likewise, day in day out, lot of things are now flowing. If you go and search different job opportunity websites, like a lot of people are required in this business continuity. And I'm very sure world is in front of you guys. Okay, just do anything with your interest. Okay, and learn it. I'm very sure whatever you're learning will be very much useful to you. Whether it may be your personal or whether it may be your career kind of whatever decision that you are going to take in whatever platform you wanted to pursue in your future, everywhere. Okay, this whatever you are learning on business continuity and disaster recovery, resilience, everything will be helpful to you the long run. And I wish you all the very best. And once again, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to the principal sir and assistant principal sir and all the coordinators of Poornaprajna and Adama Swamiji, Buddha Swamijis and all our Swamijis and Lord Krishna and our Vijayalakshmi ma'am for giving me an opportunity today and to give my some wisdom to you people. Thank you so much once again for giving me opportunity. And this is my contacts, my email ID, venkyps2012@gmail.com, and my number 9980611511, and my YouTube channel Industry Collections. Okay, so please, no, for anything you can just touch base with me. I'll be more than happy to help. I can take down any questions.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your wonderful knowledge with us. So now I ask audience, if you have any questions, you may ask. Audience.
If anyone has sent in chat box, someone can help to ask also through that.
Can you brief us about?
So there is a question from Chakrapani Venkateswar. Sir, can you brief us about green belt certification?
Yeah, sure. And I can happily share some sense about green belt. Even I am a green belt certified. I got green belt certified almost 15 years back. See, green belt, is based out of the implementing the lean. Okay, green belt is nothing but you can pick up any topic in your organization where you wanted to save some cost. Okay, bring in some value to your business. Okay, by reducing the hours spent to do that work or cost of delivery. Okay, and to improve the service delivery of whatever you are doing. Okay, you can pick up some topic and you can do that green belt project for that particular topic. And by going through the green belt certification, a lot of people are there in the market who will be giving you training on green belt. Okay, so you have to undergo the 3 days course for the green belt certification. You will be knowing a lot of. See, it is under DMAC principles: define, measure, analysis and analyze, and improve and control. DMAIC. This is the mantra of green belt. Okay, so you have to undergo 3 days course, and after that you pick up some topic and do a thorough project on that. Show the results as per whatever you have learned. Show the results, value add you have done for that your organization on that particular thing, and you have to present to the auditors who will do the audit, and finally they will give you the green belt certification. So I did a project to save some cost to my organization. My one of my the project what I was handling was spending close to 50 lakhs per month to pick up my associates in cabs. Okay, so they were just picking associates in one cab for one associate. Okay, and another cab will go only to pick up 2 associates. Okay, like that, a lot of money was leaking out due to this kind of poor planning. So I just sat together, me and my friend, we completely did an analysis of close to some 150 to 200 drops pickups from different places of Bangalore. We did a complete thorough checkup, okay, and we optimized a lot of routes, and we did a lot of change, implementations, and finally we saved close to 25 lakhs to the organization. Okay, and which was approved by our finance team, and finally we were given the green belt. Just I'm giving an example. You can pick up any topic, learn the green belt nuances, what the green belt expects, and after that you pick up some project, do a project on that, give that to your this thing to the auditors, and you will be certified based on your qualification. And I would say if anyone is a green belt certified, you will be paid close to 11 lakhs to 20 lakhs in the market. Okay, because green belt certified has got that much of value in the market as well. You need to have a good wisdom on the implementation, as well as you would have passed that exam. And if you complete 3 green belt projects, you will be obtaining a black belt. That is a piece of information. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your wonderful knowledge. So now I request any other questions? Students, you can write in the chat box. Any other questions? So now I request our HOD, Professor Shivkumar PT, for his concluding remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. First of all, I would like to congratulate Lakshmi ma'am and Meenakshi Acharya, who are the coordinators of Cognizant and Management Association of our department, for successfully arranging this kind of valuable program. It should help the students a lot. Okay. And I also thank the wonderful resource person who has knowledge and experience with our students. So in this occasion, as an HOD, what I would like to share with you is knowledge won't come easily. Knowledge flows like the river, but how much we pick the water to our hand, the handful of water or bucket or with pump, depend upon your ability and your interest. So knowledge flows in the society. So you have to enter into the society and see that and so depending upon your ability, your interest, you can pick up how much you can. Okay, that's what I want to say here. See, as far as association, this association is initiated to help the student to get to point with various kinds of knowledge in various fields, various areas. So you are the part of the society, you will enter into the society and you are living in the society. So some people live with ideas and some people live with time. As far as common people are concerned. So living the time is more than living with the idea. Because so you are there to serve the society, you learn from the society and you try to give the society and live with the society. So therefore, you have to live with the time. So at that point of time, what you can get and what you can give to the society, that you have to think first. Okay, you come across the people or the market or the various events or situations, resources, laws. So you have to come across the people, the knowledge regarding all these areas, then only we can act properly, efficiently, fluently in the situation. So this association mainly aimed at developing yourself with the various kinds of skills and knowledge which will be able to manage the society and provide something to the society. Therefore, individual development and after the individual development, so how you can apply those your knowledge and abilities to the society and serve the society and serve yourself. This is the main aim of this association. So this association or indulge in or deal with interviews, group discussions, quizzes, seminars, presentations. All these things are related to individual development, which will help you more. So this is the first session. From this, you might have understood. Wonderful session. From this, you might have understood what is the business, how to deal with the business, how to continue with the business. You might have studied in the books. So that is the other way, business continuity management. As a businessman, so how you can continue your business in different situations, how you can handle situations, overcome with the situations, but that you must. So this is applicable to the business and as well as the individual. You must stay fit, then only you can survive in the society. So you must be fit to the society. That quality you must develop. So therefore, I want to say to you that. So whatever the programs arranged by this organization, so our director ma'am as well as Meenakshi ma'am were leading this group or the association for so many years. They were successful in handling and leading this association. It has done a wonderful achievements in all over the years. So students went to various competitions to the various colleges, national level as well as state level and university level, and achieved, secured many prizes. So therefore, what I want to say is that, so as far as you have joined this association, make use of this association, be punctual to the various programs, and also be disciplined, and also actively participate in the various programs conducted by this organization, and uh, and they are also expecting a regular participation. That means if there must be a continuity. When only when there is a continuity, so there will be the development. So if there is no regular participation, so definitely it will hinder your development. You are hinder your individual development. So develop yourself, understand yourself, acquire the necessary skills and knowledge which will be helpful to face the society, deal with the society, people, market, business, whatever it may be, so, and be successful. Okay, so with this note, once again, I thank the coordinators for giving me an opportunity to share my views. Thank you, and all.
Thank you, sir. Students' feedback link has been shared in Google Meet as well as YouTube chat box. Please fill the feedback and submit it. So now I request Ms. Anupama Nayak, lecturer in Department of Commerce and Management, to propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. With this note, I deem it a great honor to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of Poornaprajna College, Commerce and Management Association, and Career Guidance Cell, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to our resource person, Mr. Venkatesh, Associate Director, Department of Business Continuity Management Practice, Cognizant Technology Solutions, for gracing this occasion and sharing with us your findings and opinion. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to extend a special thanks to our management for giving us a platform to organize this fruitful lecture. I also wish to express my gratitude to our I extend my gratitude to our Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Prakash Rao, for his support. My sincere thanks to Dr. Anand Acharya, Convener Career Guidance Cell, for his presence and guidance. I would also like to thank our beloved HOD, Professor Shivakumar PT, for his moral support and guidance. My gratitude to the conveners of Commerce and Management Association and other teaching and non-teaching staff who have made this virtual lecture a successful one. I thank Mr. Atul Bhatt for rendering technical guidance. Finally, I would like to thank our wonderful students for their participation in such great numbers and cooperation. Once again, I thank all for your cordial cooperation. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
All the best to all the students from my end. Best wishes, guys.
Thank you, Venkatesh sir, for delivering a wonderful lecture. Students, please fill the feedback form and submit